Hey, what's up, fellas? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here, answering your questions today. Today's question is on bat flips, and if I believe that hitters should be able to bat flip, if I believe that pitchers should throw at hitters after they bat flip, what are my general thoughts on that? And so we'll kind of go through all that stuff today. Before we get started, make sure you check out the link below. We have a deal going on with Plate Crate where you can get 50% off your first plate crate. So check out that link below. I know a lot of you guys know what Plate Crate is already. If you don't, be sure to check out the link and find out more. Okay, so let's answer the question, bat flips. Let's start off with the first thing is that I never bat flipped as a hitter. And no, I didn't hit 500 home runs, but I think in my, if you look at my college, minor league, and major league stats and put together all the home runs I hit, I think I hit right around 20 home runs in college. I probably hit around, I don't know, in pro ball, probably 35, 40 home runs maybe. And I hit one in the major leagues. And so, I've had a decent amount of chances to bat flip. And I don't believe I've ever, actually, I know I've never bat flipped. For me, I always thought the coolest way to celebrate a home run is to just hit it and just put your head down and jog like you've hit 1,000 other ones. That's what I always felt like was the best way to do it. I know some guys feel differently. They feel like when they hit that thing, they should stand there and stare at it, admire it, and blow it a kiss goodbye and all that stuff. Here's the way I look at the whole situation of bat flips. For one, I do think there's such thing as respecting the game and not acting like an idiot. Okay, so I don't think any hitter should hit a home run, stand there, watch it, take the bat, flip it into the 14th row, do a spin move and a split like Michael Jackson, and then moonwalk down the line. Like, of course, I think that is out of line. It's not respecting the game or the other players. And hey, if a pitcher wants to drill a dude for that, I say go for it. However, I also feel that there's no issue with a guy if he hits a home run and kind of walks for a second and then slowly jogs and then kind of flips his bat and he's excited, or if he hits it and he gives a fist pump or a yell and runs. I have no problem with that. And here's the reason why. In my career, not just in my career, but watching games and everything, there's so many times where a pitcher will strike a guy out. There's a big situation, bases loaded, in the 8th inning, and he's got to get out of it. They're up by 1, and he strikes that guy out, and he is, yeah, and he's fist pumping, and he's screaming and yelling, and he's dancing off the mound and all this stuff, and it's perfectly fine. It's no big deal to strike a guy out and give 15 fist pumps and walk off the mound screaming and yelling at everybody in the ballpark. But all of a sudden, when a hitter goes up and hits a home run and does something to show emotion, people are like, oh, you got it. Pitchers get so butthurt over that and they want to drill the guy, right? Now, obviously, I'm a hitter, and so, maybe I have a different view on this, but I just feel like it's kind of not fair that a pitcher can pretty much do whatever he wants, because in most levels of baseball, the pitcher isn't going to hit, and so there's no retaliation that can take place on him other than, again, if he's in the National League and he hits you, okay, fine, maybe you can drill him, but you're really not allowed to do that, and that's going to cause a huge issue. And so, I just don't think, I don't find it fair that when a pitcher does a little, or a hitter celebrates a little bit, and now all of a sudden, a pitcher who can throw a ball 90 plus miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, where you could potentially kill somebody, right, if you hit them in the wrong spot, I don't find it fair that all of a sudden now I can just, okay, I'm just going to drill this guy. And yeah, I'm going to try to hit him in the butt. But, I mean, let's be honest, guys don't have the command that they can say, oh, I'm going to drill this guy in the butt and not hit him in the head sometimes, right? You see a lot of balls fly by a guy's head or behind a guy. And so, that's how I feel on the bat flips. Is like, as long as it's not egregious and it's not taking the thing and throwing it out to second base and, doing a spin move and running down the line. If it's just if it's emotion, if it's, a scream or a yell and a flip the bat a little bit, who cares? Pitchers do that. Like, literally, I see pitchers do that every single game. And I think it's good to show some emotion in baseball. Like, for some reason in baseball, it's like, okay, you just play the game and hit the ball and get down to first base and nobody say anything or do anything or act excited. Like, I think it's perfectly fine to act excited. I think there should be some more excitement in the game. And so that's cool. And so as long as the pitcher's allowed to do it, the hitter should be allowed to do it. Okay. And I don't know what the line is that you draw that you say, okay, that's way too much. But I think the line is pushed way too far right now to where if a guy just flips a bat and it goes a little bit too high, it's like, oh, we got to drill that guy, right? If a guy hits a ball and looks at it, oh, we got to hit that guy too. Like, why? The pitcher struck me out and he stared at me as I walked into the dugout and he fist pumped 15 times. Nobody had an issue with that, right? So that's my thoughts on bat flips and celebrations. And so I think sometimes players, especially pitchers, are a little quick to think, okay, I'm going to drill this guy, right? I got to drill him. Like, you can't get drilled, especially AL pitchers, right? And so that's my thoughts. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think in the comment section below. I know we'll have a bunch of different opinions, and so please put those down there. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. Give us a thumbs up, share the video with all your friends. I'd appreciate that also. Check out our Instagram, Antonelli Baseball, and our Twitter feed, Antonelli9. We're posting videos all the time for you guys. Check out the description box below. As I said before, we've got a 50% deal going on with Plate Crate, so definitely click that. Also, check out the books that are listed down there that I've been reading lately that I think you guys will find enjoyable, and also training tools we use with all of our players. Let's see, what else? Check out our website, AntonelliBaseball.com, to find out how to be part of our teams and also work with our staff. And that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much again for watching, and we'll talk to you later.